Hi everybody, welcome on in. If you are new, my name is Lexi. I know, it's been forever. If you can hear me, put a hi in chat. Put a hey, how are you? I don't even know what day it is. We were discussing this earlier today, and between everything that's been going on, we were talking about like how if we were asked for like a cognition test, which is like if you're really old or you're not doing so hot, they might ask you a bunch of questions to make sure that you're all there. And I was like, I don't know the day of the week. I don't know what day it is. I would be so SOL. That said, today we are at Mount Mary College. It is a really beautiful campus here in Wisconsin. I thought we would start here because it's from kind of the 1920s. And then I thought we would walk over to the brand new, like cool hip park here in kind of Milwaukee. So I thought we would start just by like catching up with all of you, getting to see this beautiful campus. Yeah, today is today. So I know it's a very kind of different feel than New York, obviously. But I thought, ooh, look at these really pretty flowers. If anybody knows what this flower is, I'm kind of obsessed. I've decided almost every flower that is here, not here, but any flower I like is pretty much guaranteed to not be cat friendly, unfortunately. But let's do a roll call. Hi Taxi, Asima, Dar, thank you for the gigantified emote. Hi DeWhip, welcome on in. If you are watching this on YouTube as a VOD or whatnot, please make sure that you say hi, that you follow, that you subscribe, that you do all the things that help other people find us. We really appreciate it. Hello, we're NBW and Russell and Maria and Greg. I'm surprised so many of you came in. I know, I was asking Allie, like, when was the last...
Over the shoulder.
It's prime time. I forgot.
Howdy.
I forgot about alerts. Thank you, Wiz, for the tier 3 sub. Thank you, Royce, for the tier 3 sub. Thank you also for the prime Redbeard. Thank you so much for that. And Capable, also thank you so much for that tier 3 sub. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys. I've missed you a lot too. It's been like a really hard road. I took some time to play The Sims. Not that I did a very good job at it. I feel like Allie's a much better Sim player. Hi, thank you for the tier 3 sub as well. Welcome on in. Hello, presently, hi Star. Yes, it is prize season, so welcome in. If you are a part of the rainbow community, we appreciate you. I know a lot's going on with that as well. I know that there have been some really disturbing things in the news, but just know that here is a safe spot for you. Allie and I are part of the community, so you can always come here. We appreciate you. We'll be covering a lot of stuff for Pride. Not really here in Wisconsin, but thank you. Also, Dwip, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. But welcome in. I've missed you guys. It's been nice to reconnect with family, but it is really hard when you get used to seeing or doing the same thing over and over again. Not over and over again, but like streaming in general. So a lot of the buildings that we're gonna look at today. Wait, does that mean there's a hype train? I bet there's a hype train. I bet there's a hype train. Chugga 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 chugga. Choo choo. Also, to me, I know everyone's like, is New York a green screen behind you? Looking at myself in this camera, I'm like, wow, that looks like a green screen. It can't possibly be so green and beautiful. But welcome to Mount Mary College. It's a really kind of beautiful place. They sometimes have like guest lectures here and whatnot. Originally it was in Prairie du Chien. I don't know if that's how Wisconsinites pronounce it, but now it's here in Milwaukee. Level 5! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in chat, let's go for a drive. Also, we're gonna be the most New Yorker ever. And apparently, it should only take us about 40 minutes tops to walk to the new park. However, It is Wisconsin and everyone drives. So I'm a little bit worried about where we'll be. Wow, that's really pretty. Caroline Hall. Oops, I'm looking up. I thought it was coming with me, but it's just really beautiful architecture, and you can like come around and see. And then you have the bell tower, which is beautiful as well. But thank you guys for getting us to a level 5 hype train. I really appreciate it. Hello. I said hello, and then my glasses immediately went plunk. I am having like a war with these glasses, just in case you were wondering. But hello, DeRay. Hi, Dwip. Did you go to college here? No. No, I did not. The reason that we picked here, though, is because, so here's the thing. I wanted to start in kind of like a place that kind of reminded me of the East Coast. Maybe get some people who are looking for New York-ish to like click on in. But also, I really love 1920s architecture, and I wanted to look at a park that had kind of buildings and like was more of like a traditional park from like the 20s. And then I thought we would walk over to a new park, and my sister and I were driving past it. I know, shocker, we drive. We're driving past it, and there was like a huge line. I think it just opened like a month or two ago. But I wanted to kind of have like new world, old world kind of feel, if that makes sense. Hi, Redbeard, welcome on in. Yes, hello, Wisconsin. But welcome in, everybody. I really appreciate you. Hi, I have no idea where we are in the hype train, so I'm going to open that up for us. I think we are almost to the end of that level 5 hype train. So, thank you everybody for being here. Mod view? Haven't they always had a mod view? Also, if you are a mod, they are thinking about having a special mod server for Twitch people. So, oh gosh, we have 50 seconds left. But by the time the phone delay goes through, it'll probably be 30 seconds. So thank you everybody for starting that hype train. Can we get to the end of the level 5 hype train? We are only 2% of the way there. Oh, I don't know how to kill the bot. I did not watch that 70s show. I don't know. I feel like that just wasn't my jam, I guess. But also thank you everybody who's been hopping on the train. We are almost there. Oh, everyone knows how to drive. In theory. But thank you everybody for that. This is not a UW campus. This is a private university called Mount Mary. It is, I don't know if it's a sister school to Marquette, if you know that university. Oh, excellent, Crystal. Keep it the good work up. But it is a really beautiful college. It used to be further up, and then they moved their campus here. So it's a private university, but it is a really nice and beautiful one. How's the cat? Oh, I forgot to tell you. So much has happened this week. Choo choo. Thank you everybody for getting us to a level 4 hype train. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna put my backpack on my back because that's what is wrong with this picture. It's also really quiet. I know it's like the summer and all that. Here, wait, do I have a hood under here? I think I have a hood under here. 1 minute. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Here we go. We got it, everybody. We got it. Buster, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Thank you. You missed the train, but that is a-okay. You almost got on board. Sometimes we miss the train. But thank you, 8 months. It's almost 9. That's almost 9 months. Thank you. Yes, also guys, if you do have anything that you want to share, Discord is kind of a great place to do that. We have places for art and whatnot. I have been taking a little bit of a hiatus from Discord, but I've started to read through everything that was posted the last week. Yeah, you have rolling green hills. Hi, Prickle! Yes, New York. New York, New York, what a wonderful town. Unless you're in Wisconsin. Hey, hi! How are you, Gingerbread? How are you? This is a Pocket 3, but also, so part of the reason it looks so vibrant right now, I know it looks like a filter. It's not a filter. It's the sun is super, super shiny, and then we also just had a rainstorm. So I was gonna go on a little bit earlier today, but it was raining really hard, and then it was just kind of gross out. So we waited for the sun to come out. So a lot of it, part of the vibrancy actually is that a lot of the trees and the ground is still a little bit wet. So you're getting that like amazing contrast, but this is an Osmo 3. Sometimes we're on the cell phone. Sometimes we're on, what's the other camera we sometimes use? Sometimes we're on an iPhone, but generally speaking, we are on the Pocket. Myth, hi! Thank you so much for the Thank you so much for the Prime sub for 2 months, 2-month streak. Prime is free to you, but it gives your creators some of the funds so that they can still do great things with it. So thank you so much for that. Hi Yoshi, how are you? Did you go to I don't know if I can walk on this grass. I assume so, but it feels weird not having a trail. Wayno, thank you for the tier 1 sub. And Yoshi, welcome on in, guys. If you don't know Yoshi, please check her out. She is a streamer from Japan. I don't know if you were at EU. I hope that you sometimes make it to San Diego. If you're ever in New York, please let us know. But she's super sweet and super nice, so definitely check her out. I am weirded out. Okay, so like I know lawns need to be cut. Is it weird to be like, why don't they sweep the lawns? Like so today I was told that I was kind of an idiot by a lot of Wisconsinites. Cringe balloon, oh my gosh. I have so much to talk about that has to do with fields and whatnot. I've been reading a lot. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos and stuff. So we have lots to talk about. Yes, excellent. Yoshi, I don't know, did Allie reach out to you? We have a panel idea, and we wanted to ask you if you'd be a part of it. But I don't know. I don't know if Allie reached out to you or not, but she'll reach out to you if she did not already. Hi Jeff, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Retro, also thank you for the tier 1 sub. Yeah, so that's the one thing about Wisconsin is they have lots of lush grass. But I've always wondered why you don't like suck up the grass bits once you cut them. I guess that's a lot of extra work you don't need to do, but still. Yeah, so this is Mount Mary University. I thought we would start here because it's kind of a great, whoa, that's a monarch butterfly. Please come back, butterfly. I've been seeing a lot of monarch butterflies. Colleen, thank you so much for the tier 3 sub. 3, it's a magic number. Do. Yeah, no, I know it would be weird to sweep up the grass, but I haven't had my own lawn in forever, and I was helping my parents with their lawn. I was helping like weed and stuff. And they were like, well, why don't you just use a weed whacker? As I was like on the ground, like digging out all the weeds, they were like, that's gonna take a long time. Cause you know, after a rainstorm, they all pop out. And I was like, oh gosh. I know, it feels like a hype train, Allie, because we haven't streamed in 2 weeks. So everybody is like, oh my God, we gotta get it out now. Also, if you didn't know, we are still sponsored by Surfshark. They are a VPN. We've been traveling a lot back and forth between Wisconsin and New York just because of our uncle and all of that going on. And so we've had to use the VPN just to make sure that our data is safe. So that's one good thing about the VPN. Also, 2, we get to watch shows that we wouldn't otherwise. So definitely check out Surfshark. Please. There is a link that Allie threw in the chat. If you want to help a girl out, just click it. Kind of see what's up. Yeah, South! Guess who's back? Back again. Guess who's back? Tell your friends. We're back for today. I think we're gonna try to stream tomorrow as well. But I thought, actually, you know what? I thought I knew where I was going. I don't know if I know where I'm going. Also, why are there no sidewalks? This is something weird. If you live in a suburb, you tell me why. Do you like sidewalks or do you not like sidewalks? I don't know. I love sidewalks. Love sidewalks. Sidewalks make me happy. They make me feel safe. Why is it that so many of you hate sidewalks enough that you voted to not have sidewalks in your community? So you get more land? Just not sure. It's beautiful here. Yeah, it's beautiful here. Yeah. And the reason that we got here today is my mom dropped me off. so we wouldn't have an extra car. Yeah, put a 1 in chat if you love sidewalks. I know this sounds like a weird thing to ask, but I have heard so many people say that they are so grateful that their community doesn't have sidewalks, and I don't understand. Where am I supposed to walk? I assume I'm not supposed to walk in people's yards, right? Where do I walk? So here's the thing where I know in general where we're headed that way. We're headed that way. That way is a good way, right? Also, these scooters, these Lime scooters are everywhere. I don't know, like, if people are just keeping them. I like sidewalks, but not in a park. I can see that. I do feel like huge parks like Central Park, you kind of have to have a sidewalk, because otherwise, like, they can't get their equipment there. Walking at your own risk. I know. I'm like, but I'll obviously so somebody told me that one of the reasons that they like not having sidewalks is because then they don't have to pay to have them redone. If like something happens to them, they also don't have to shovel them or like worry about it in the winter, which I can kind of see. But if you're like, let's say you're going to shovel this little, what is it called? Driveway. Look at all this vocab I can't remember. If the driveway there, how much more is a sidewalk, you know? Can you ride said scooter? Probably. So the thing is I would have to download the Lime app, and we did not download the Lime app. But the place that we're going, I saw a lot of Lime scooters, and that we can try to set up. It's upright instead of being a menace. Oh, the scooter? Yeah, so I've seen them everywhere. I've only seen one actually laying down. When we were in, I think, Memphis, all the scooters were like, laying on their side. I went that way. No, exactly, Dwip. So here's the thing. I've had to relearn words that I used to know in English. I promise I do speak English, but I had to relearn the word for curb, driveway. What else? There's another one I couldn't remember. Weed whacker. I was saying the spinny thing that took out the weeds. The spinny thing. True, Wayno, true. No, I know, right? It's beautiful out. We're gonna this is almost like our no GPS stream. I know vaguely where we're going, but we don't really know where we're going. And I could look it up, but I kind of like just kind of going for it. I'm hoping to find a sidewalk. That is the main thing. We want the sidewalk. Yeah, so Michael, so there are a lot of suburbs that have parks that are kind of in like the neighborhood. Ooh, I like this house. If you see a house that you like, let me know. We just left Mount Mary College, because that is sort of like a traditional like 1920s style campus. It has rolling hills, it has big beautiful buildings, so I thought we would kind of start there, and then I thought we would walk over to a new park because it has a famous artist's work there, but also like there were people that had parked so many blocks around it when Allie and I were like trying to get to like from point A to point B for a whole bunch of different things, and it was just like, it was chaos. So it has to be good, so we're gonna go check it out together as a stream. Wins, probably not. I will not be driving a car on stream. And there was a person that was going to there was a person that was going to like help with us streaming in a car, so that I could like, you know, kind of like not relearn to drive a car, because I already know how to drive a car, but kind of like get a better feeling and more confident, and we would kind of like stream it around Brooklyn. They're leaving us. They're never coming back. So you may never see that again. What is it with the lack of sidewalks? Good question, Michelle. I'll never understand it. If you live in a suburb, put a 1 in chat if you have sidewalks. If you don't live in a suburb, one, you do have sidewalks. 2, you don't have sidewalks, okay? 1, sidewalks. 2, no sidewalks. Taking a poll, do you have sidewalks? Hopefully you're in a suburb, because like I feel like if you're in a rural area, you're not gonna have any sidewalks. But it is kind of weirding me out. Oh, is that a bird nest? Guys, it's a bird nest. Look at that. There's no birds inside. We've definitely found a bird's nest. Look, chat. Chat. Oh, there's an egg there too. Oh no. Oh, what do we do? Should we take the egg? What do we do? Do we leave the egg? Wait. So do we think we should take the egg? It's probably not gonna hatch, right? Newer ones don't. I know, but why are people choosing to not have sidewalks? That's why. Yeah, the birds would cost $13.50. Don't take the eggs, but they're on the ground. They'll get smushed. It's really pretty. It's. I don't think I've ever seen the blue. Report to the authorities. What authority is that? No, so trivial. It's just the eggs. They aren't hatched yet. If there were actually like baby birds, I'd figure it out. But okay, the mother has spoken. The eggs belong to the rats. I don't think of there being rats in Wisconsin. I'm sure there are. I'm thinking more like we're gonna report it to the egg authorities. The egg authorities. Also, guys, I think our campaign for St. Jude, our campaign season for St. Jude is technically closed. We ended it at 7,000 and some change, $7,030, I believe. So thank you so much for getting us to that point. The last goal that we tipped off at was learning Spanish. So Allie and I are gonna brush up on our French and learn some Spanish, which I think is gonna be really, really great for us. So if you have suggestions, oh, thank God, we found a sidewalk. Oh, we found a sidewalk. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So here's the thing, Allie loves bike lanes. I don't technically need a bike lane, I feel like, but I now understand how Allie feels when she finds a bike lane. Wait, Oshi, what's can we cross? I think we can cross. See, this is also too, I love that in New York you always have a stoplight, so it always tells you when to go. Here it's like, there's not a lot of cars, but good luck. But yeah, so we ended at $7,030. We are hoping that by the end of the year that we'll hit $50,000 for charity. We are, I believe, going to be raising funds for Starlight and Save the Children, but that will be much later in the year. So not anytime soon. So super excited to try to hit that. So that's the big goal for this year. I put it actually on our calendar as kind of like a, I hope we do it. I don't think we will. But we're so close at this point. We're only like $3,000 away. I think we can do it. So thank you everybody for getting us to that point. We have a lot of streams backed up from that. And I do have a list of them, so I will not forget this year. Take the egg home and sit on it. Nah, it'll be squished. I know, look at these beautiful sidewalks. I've never felt more relieved to have a sidewalk in my life. Oh, look! I didn't know these neighborhoods had signs. Hello, Farron and Joe and Russo. Welcome on in. Yeah, exactly, Duray. we do have a bunch of stuff coming up too. Oh, if you are in Florida, Allie and I are going to be at GCX. I feel like we've kind of I feel like when somebody is in hospice and then when they pass, the world, like they say, like the world stops. The world doesn't stop. It's just that your world comes crashing down. And Allie and I were like, oh my God, we haven't posted. We haven't really been online for 2 weeks. So thank you guys for being here. It means a lot to us. Like obviously, like surprisingly, there's just so much to do that like you don't think about because you're too busy living your life. But thank you for being here. We are going to start posting some stuff again. We have really big events coming up. Not this weekend, but I believe we will be streaming on Sunday. Not this weekend, but next weekend we have a really big event. It's Pigeon Fest. We're supposed to be the live streamers on the ground. For that, we are partnering with the Highline, and I'm super excited for that. So please check us out there. We'll be interviewing people, talking with the artists and whatnot. So please. It's a big pet project for me, and I had to keep it secret for like 7 months. So I'd really love for you to come. Hi, Miss. Hello. Yeah, it's a really cool thing. That will be in New York. So we'll be doing a couple streams here in Wisconsin, and then we'll be doing then we'll be right back to New York. So we got a lot of events for that. Yes, like cool. It'll be spectacular. Yes. So the lowly pigeon. It is not only Manhattan. It is also Pigeon Land. Yes, exactly, Taxi, yeah. So there's a really big festival coming up for that. Allie and I are their sort of partnered live streamers. So we're really excited to be doing that. I had reached out to them because I had a very similar idea to what they had already planned. And so what ended up happening is that they ended up sort of folding us into their event. So I'm really excited to see how it all turns out. We're gonna try to stick to the sidewalks as much as possible. Like, see, look, no sidewalk on this side. Sidewalk on this side. Yeah, the Highline is really beautiful. And they are one of, like, the premier non-collecting art establishments, I guess we can say, in New York City. They do a lot of really cool works. Best way to cook a pigeon. So people did eat pigeons. I just wouldn't eat our lovely friends. I am really excited to say I've been seeing all sorts of birds here. Like one of my favorite birds is a cardinal, and I've been seeing them all over. So I've been really excited about that. Hi, Gabby. I missed you too. Welcome on in. Or if you have a few things you want to tell me about. Excited about. Interesting things you've been thinking about. Please let me know. I know that there's been a lot going on in the world. One side is government. I honestly don't know. I think like with newer communities, you could always like choose if you wanted sidewalks or not, and this side probably didn't chose them, whereas that didn't. Wow, that's a big house. To my if that makes any sense, because I am currently obviously is the internet not good? Oh shoot, if the internet is bad, can somebody let me know? Hopefully it comes back. Maybe it's fine. Or hopefully it's fine. Oh my God, I got really excited. Thinking, like, out of the corner of my eye, I thought the dog was a deer. We were crossing the street, I think a while ago. And it is wonderful. I love seeing deer. I love seeing turkeys. They kind of, not a deer though. Oh good. So the thing about like Wisconsin, their data map is a little bit different than New York's. So we've tweaked it, so hopefully. So they can add sidewalks. I also love this. It's like a little like rounded sidewalk. Everybody's sidewalk straight. I have to say that streaming here is a very different experience than streaming in New York. This is so quiet. The screen, yeah, I dropped my phone. It's kind of broke. Oh my god. They've got a baby creek in their front yard. Oh, wow. We're not going to go because it's not our, oops. But look at how nice that is. There's their nice, beautiful house, and look at the, wow. I never thought, I personally would love a stream in my front yard. Now I do. Wow. Somebody put a lot of time and energy into this. Oops. Is it still kind of getting all glitchy? Maybe. Would you like a pond or just a pond? That's the question. Oh, is that a real park? Okay, guys, give me a minute. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just double check we're going in the right place, the right way. I assume we are, but you know what's really bad if we were going like miles out of our way. Oh, we were kind of going out of our way. Well, that's okay. We can still make it there. Alright, guys. I'm trying to figure out which direction we need to go. Oh, no, we're not. We're going the correct way. I think. I think is a big word. I know it is a nice neighborhood. It really is. However, I want to make sure we are going in the right direction for the nice neighborhood. Off we go into the wild blue yonder, flying high and into the sun. Yeah, so we're originally from Wisconsin, from the Midwest. So we had an uncle who passed away. We came to help while he was on hospice. He had a very aggressive form of stomach cancer, which is why we haven't been here, is because we were taking time to say goodbye. And then we are now planning a funeral. But that means that we get to show you beautiful houses, beautiful neighborhoods. Not get lost. I almost said hopefully get lost. I don't want to get lost. If we get lost, it's not a big problem. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I have faith in us. Or rather, I have faith in you, chat. I have faith in you. Alright, so we should be getting... We should be getting to the right way. Sound the orchestra? It's a Music Man raid. Hi! Welcome in, Music. What were you up to today? If you're new to this stream, hi, my name is Alexandra. Lexi. I've been saying Alexandra a lot because I've been home. I haven't been streaming. But my name is Lexi. I do a lot of IRL streaming in New York City. Today is a little bit of a different stream because we are in Wisconsin. But typically there are two of us. We are twins. So welcome in. If you don't know Music Man and you're a part of our community, please make sure that you check them out and get to see what they were up to today. If you can let me know what you were up to, that would be excellent. But welcome in. Thank you for choosing us and your to share your community with. It's been a while since I had to do an introduction. Can you tell? So it is kind of grid. It's kind of not a grid, and it kind of is a grid. The problem is I don't know how the grid works. That's the real issue here. The real issue is a lack of planning on my end, and the fact that my GPS keeps cutting out. So I think we go that way. I think is a big word. Again, I think we go this way. Put a 1 in chat if you think we're going the right way. It is a different setting, so I hope that people still come and say hi. I feel like there's a lot of people that just come to kind of IRL streamers to get to see the cities, and if they don't see the city they like, they might be like, peace. But then there's a lot of other people that come to chat, to hang out, to kind of get a good walk in, kind of get to chill. Also, you know what Wisconsin has a ton of? It's these. So they have these all over. It's leave a book, take a book. Libraries everywhere. Some of them are full of kids' books. Others are like actual like books. And people like buy books and then they leave them. So it's kind of an interesting like setup. If you see any of these books that are good, let me know. Maybe we'll take them with us. I feel like I read Shadow Song, but I'm not sure if I did. The cover that is jumping out at me is this one, which is a burning, but I've never read it, so it's kind of like, is it good? I don't know. Yeah, little libraries, yes. The baby libraries. I want to see what the cover looks like. Not that you should judge a book by its cover. Innocence, guilt, betrayal, and love. Okay, that sounds good enough for me. I stick DVDs in them? Why? Wait, do you have a little lending library? I know, I love the book boxes, especially because a lot of people have like their own personalities. My mom needs a new book, so I am selecting this book on her behalf. And if she doesn't like it, we'll find another lending library, little library to drop it off at. Who removes the snow in the winter? So it depends. Sidewalks, the snow is removed by the homeowner. Your own property, you remove the snow. Otherwise, like the streets, that's done by your village, city, whoever is in charge. Yeah, so people will put the little libraries in front of their houses. A lot of them have children's books in them if it's an area with a lot of kids, but I feel like it's been when I've been going past them, it's like mostly adult books. I also question some people's choice in literature, but that's just me being judgy. Wow, look at all these irises. Will I read the book out loud? Probably not. Allie and I do want to do a tall tale stream. I think we're just a little bit concerned about reading books aloud because those tend to be like copyrighted, I think. But we do have some, like I know I put aside The Spider and the Fly because that book the copyright is done on. Otherwise, I would love to read to you all. I don't think they would crack down on me like they would if I was like streaming the NFL, but you know. Hi, welcome on in from Scotland. If you want to tell us where you are from today, I would love to know. This looks like a big street. I think we are going the right way. Oh, actually, we need to go on this little curvy path. Ooh, that would be kind of cool to have an old phone booth as a library. Really, any kind of old box would be nice. I'll go across the street really fast. It depends, Optimal. It depends on like so that book I just picked up is from 2020. I feel like they would do it. Wow, this is really pretty. I think this may be the Menominee Parkway, but we'll see. So get to this big street. We're supposed to follow the big street. Maybe we could follow the park for a little bit. I don't know. Wow. That's beautiful, isn't it? Is this where the cranes live? I don't know, Allie. Adelaide, Australia. Oh, is the data bad again? Hi, Christopher. Oh, I forgot to tell you, yes. Cheese is doing just fine. Cheese is doing just fine. So, if you were wondering what's up with Cheese, he's doing great. Hi, Jane. Welcome on in. Well, we're actually walking a little bit of the Menominee River Parkway today. I think technically it wants me to take the big road. But the big road does not look like a fun road to walk down. But that's okay, we may come back to the Menominee River Parkway. We can walk, we can walk. We're gonna let this car go through. Sorry, everybody. There we go. Yes, hi, Jane. Welcome back. There was much talk about your departure, but I am glad you are here. Okay, so I think we walk this way. I'm not 100% sure. Also, what I have learned is that there are machines that take up trash. So a lot of people will talk about how New York, when we're in New York, a lot of people, oh, I think we're going the wrong way. Are we going the wrong way? Oh, bloody hell. We're going the wrong way. We're going the wrong way. We could have gone on the path with the pretty trees. Okay, we're just making a big square. But thankfully all the cars have moved on. So no one's gonna know that we made this mistake, except for everyone in chat. From Glasgow. Okay, so we're gonna walk along the park, I think. Just a little bit. So if this is the right way, no. We're just gonna go straight, I guess. Yeah, okay, so if we go straight-ish. Oh hell, this is confusing. Somebody said that they should just give me a compass and see if I can figure it out. And I told them no. Even with a map, I can't figure it out. Brick, thank you so much for the 5 bigs. Yeah, it is so green. Super, super, super green. And there's so many hills too. Like, I know it's spring now, but like imagine this all covered with snow. Remember when we went down on pizza boxes? Like down the hills in pizza boxes? These would be great hills for pizza boxes because they'd be easy to climb up. Looks like California. See, the thing is I don't know that much about California. So I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe? If you're from Pasadena, let me know if this is very California-y. I think people are seeing California because it's super, super bright. Wisconsin isn't always bright. There's a lot of like grayish days, but in the summer, it's warm and bright and hot. It's very humid today. It's like 80 80 degrees. So I think it's like 60-ish, but it's very humid. You can see where all the rain was. So this is the East North Avenue Bridge. It was done in 1934. Yeah, so this sort of area of Milwaukee, I did a little bit of researching on it because I wanted to see the park. Really started to come up because there were two big mills. In the 1930s, you get a lot of these parks as they started to, you know, come out of the Depression and had public works projects. And then in the 30s, or sorry, the 40s and 50s, right after the, oh my gosh, I hope you can hear me. The traffic feels very loud. They started to build a lot more housing and whatnot following the war, because there was a housing crisis. You know, I was thinking like, oh, we should follow that path. That path looks very muddy. I don't think we should do that. Put a 1 in chat if you think we should follow the mud path. I think we should just follow the street. Easier to not get lost. Good question. I think you can picnic there. I think the difference is like if you're gonna throw a party. I think unlike New York, I don't think like Wisconsin, oh my God, there's the river. There is a real river. Because sometimes when it's like a river, it's like, oh, it's barely a river. This is like a real river. Wow. Look at how beautiful that is. I wonder if you could fish here. That you would probably need a permit for. Oh, I wish I had, well, no I don't. I was gonna say I wish I had a kayak. But what if I fell in? Falling in sounds real bad. That is true. If you did want to see Wisconsin in the winter, Allie and I did a couple of streams here. Oh, cool. Look at that. They have like a little, they have a little pathway down. I was gonna go down there. I think we're not gonna go down there though. I just don't want to get, it looks kind of muddy and slippery. We're not going down there. But I thought about it. Oh, it is a slip. Music's like, it is a major slipping hazard. I know, that's why we're not going down that other path either. I was a little bit worried also. My sister today was questioning my makeup choice. She said my lipstick was as red as a fire hydrant. I think she was right, look. It is as red as a fire hydrant. But Allie, I don't care, I still like it. We know, yeah, I heard they light up the Milwaukee Tools building. I actually thought about you too, because, you know, you work at Milwaukee Tools. It's a match. I know, right? I know. I wonder if this is all their yard, or if some of it is part of the park. See, Allie and I sometimes rag on one another, where we'll be like, you know, making fun of one another, but I think it's all in good fun sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. Oh wow, that's a cool name. Metowie. Is Metowie like meadowy? There's gotta be a story. Here, look. I'll show you what I'm so interested in. It's a street sign. Metowie Lane. There has to be a story, right? If you have a street that you know of that has kind of a cool name, let me know. Oh wow, that's neat. Look at all these things that I'm like, wow, that's so cool. And people are probably like, Oh gosh, Lexi, that's not very cool. But look at this bike lane. Look at this. They have a big street, right? Massive street. But then look at, they have a protected, lovely bike lane right by the sidewalk. Oh look, we could have taken the ugly bus. Sorry, Milwaukee, your buses look ugly to me. But yeah, I love that it has like a protected lane. Thanks for coming on in, Bear. I appreciate it. We are about halfway, I think, to the really, really cool park. So if you want to see that, I would love to have you come on in. I believe we should be streaming tomorrow. I have to ask Allie about that. We do have the option of we have a bounty board out. So if we could hit about 200 people, which I know it's been a long time, y'all. But if we could hit it, we could, you know, play a little bit of a short clip, and that would help us out. So if you can pop a lurk, please let us know. So yeah, we're about not even a half hour. We're very close to the park-ish. Oh, maybe about a half hour. Whew. Okay, it's getting hot. When we get close to something that I can put the camera on, maybe we can just put it on the ground. What do you think? Hi, Joe, welcome on in. Hi, Crow. Oh, look at that little gate. That's cute. Especially if you were like waiting for the bus or something. Yeah, so it's as good as it can be. Our uncle did pass, which is in part why we extended our trip here. We are currently going through a lot of old photos and whatnot, and that is always a really fun process. I do have to write his eulogy later today. I think Allie is working on it right now, but okay, I'm just gonna set you on the ground. Don't fall over. But I gotta take off this hot jacket. We want to be hot in other ways, just not sweaty. Hi, Yonder. Welcome on in. All right, here we go. Tis me, Lexi, not Allie, but that's okay. All right, so we are almost to the park. I am kind of seeing why they would say, oh, don't walk, take a car. What do you think? I feel like I like to walk places just so that I can get a good walk in, but maybe for streaming, it would be better to drive places. What do you think? That's okay, Yonder. I appreciate you. I didn't know there was a country club here. Feels kind of weird that there are country clubs that are not in the country, but... Oh my gosh, I love it. Wait, no, yes, put it into chat so that I can compare the color of my lipstick to it. Hi, Melby. Yeah, so fruit. The park has trolls in it. That's why trolls are in the title. There are trolls. We're crossing here because it has the little crossing people, but we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait till all those big scary cars go past. Unless they decide to actually follow it. But I doubt they will. Because I think technically they're supposed to stop, but there is no way that I am fighting a car. Ah! Hello, welcome on in, how are you? I Hi! Hello! Welcome on in, everybody. If you're new, my name is Lexi. I am one of the twins. My sister Allison is usually with me. We are in Wisconsin. If you don't know where Wisconsin is, that's okay. It is a part of the U.S. However, I have been questioned and argued with, and people have told me it's a part of Canada. It's not, but it is close to the north. Please let me know what Ira was up to today. Usually Allie and I are in New York City. We love to be able to show you different events, tell you stories, get to know you and the people around us. So if that's your jam, we would love for you to follow and join us. If you are a part of our community, please check out Ira and make sure that you follow her as well. Following is free and it helps everybody out. So thank you. Please let us know what you were up to today. We would love to get to know what you were up to. I know you probably have to dash. No, it's not thank you for the follow, Leah. Thank you. I'm not trolling you about a new park. There is a new park. We are gonna get there. And Rocket, thank you for coming on in. We will make it to the new park, I promise. First, we just have to get there. We follow. We could take, so here's your options. We could take the big road. If we take the big road, you see a lot more cars. We are less likely to get lost. We could take the back streets. We could get lost. It'll take us longer to get to the park. Okay? 1 is the big road. 2 is the back alley. And by back alley, I mean we're walking through suburbs. What do you think? Put a 1 in chat or a 2 in chat. Also, guys, we're gonna quickly run through a thing. Allie, if you are ready, please let me know, okay? Oh God, it's an even split. We'll go. Okay, so I think, let me just double check. No, that's fine, Allie. Okay, so we're gonna, here's the thing. We can always go back to the big road. Back streets, twins, all right. Twin, all right. Or wait, let me actually, I actually don't believe this road might not go through. This road might not go through, so let's just double check. Oh, this is a big loop-de-loop. Okay, we have to do the big street. Unfortunately, it is a loop-de-loop. There's no way to get across otherwise, so we gotta do the big street, everybody. I kid you not, it literally goes in a circle, apparently. So, it would be a detour, but we're gonna try. But also, guys, yes, if you could stick around, we are trying to hit that sort of 200 mark, just because that is where we can do the bounty board today. But also, thank you for sticking around. I know it's been kind of I know it's been a while since we streamed, so we appreciate you being here. I'm not trying to troll you. I'm just getting lost. I'm giving you the information to the best of my ability, but my abilities are falling short. No, I really thought, oh, we can cut through here, but it looks like there is like a dead end and train tracks. And as much as I would like to take us past it, see, this is like, see, if you look, this is where the big loop would have taken us, right around. And right here. Welcome to the burbs, everybody. Little Crow, thank you. Thank you for the 123 bits. Welcome on in. Okay, we're gonna be in New Yorkers. I can't keep waiting on all these corners. Are you going to the mall? No. This is a mall. This is a mall, but we are not going to the mall. I feel like all the malls are dying. There are some malls that are not. Yes. Whoever city planned was trying to plan us. Not me. No, no, no. I would never do that. Ever. Okay, so we have a little bit of a walk. I'm gonna try to speed up my own walking pace. Just to make sure I actually make it there. Led, thank you so much for the follow. Also, if you didn't know, I don't drive very much, but I do, when I did drive a lot, I loved highway driving. I loved speeding. Not like speeding, but you know. We're gonna go under the bridge. I mean, we could try, but I don't even think there's a way to get under it. The thing is a mall is super convenient. It's like a great place to like do everything, get everything you need. Oh, can we go down that one maybe? Or is that another trick? I mean, at this point it won't really matter. We're just gonna keep walking, I think. Because I think they all kind of loop around. So I like to eat a lot of fruit. I don't eat as much of it when I'm in New York. Look it, we found Manhattan. Everybody, we're in Manhattan. Look. Look it. At least the textiles. Small world, right? But we'll keep going. We'll keep going. It'll be all good. See, this is the thing that always kind of weirds me out too. I never see anybody walking here. How much for a Lexi driving stream? Well, so I'd have to rent a car because I don't have my own car. And I know my parents would not want me to drive their car on stream just in case something happened. So if anybody knows how much a car is to rent, that, at least that much, if not much more. Because I'd probably have to haul Allie around and she'd be nervous the whole time. Boston, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming on in. We are almost to the park. Almost to the park, I promise. Yeah, for sure. I love being able to. Lamborghini for rent? Don't they need extra insurance for that? Oh, that car just cut them off. Remember guys, safety first. No matter what you're doing. If you die in real life, you don't respawn. So safety first. Ooh, that looks kind of cool. Also guys, definitely yes. If you didn't know, we are currently sponsored by Surfshark. Surfshark is a VPN. It helps make sure that your data is safe, and that also you get to have the shows that you want from other countries. And hear me out. As a human, not only is your data really, really important to keep safe, but it is also really important for you to get the entertainment that brings you joy. So check out Surfshark. It's gonna be popping up as a link. I think Allie put it into chat. So check it out, click the link, see if you like it. They are usually at a lower price point than some of the other people that have just the same kind of product. So definitely check it out, okay? Sorry, I haven't walked in a while, and it is showing. Who is Cat Babble? Cat Babble is our mod. My data isn't safe. Well, you know, you tried. Yeah, it's been a challenging couple of weeks, but I'm glad that we are back for now. So thank you everybody for coming on in. Here, wait, is it now charging? Maybe, possibly. And I think we can actually do it, but alrighty. Kevin, thank you for coming on in. I appreciate it. Yes, I was trying to call you because I think we do have enough people potentially, Allie. Oh my gosh, Kazam, congratulations. Yeah, so Dre, I from what I looked at, like, it is a really good deal, so I would check it out. And like we have a trial with them, and so far it's been really, really great. I know a lot of other streamers do too, and it's just nice to have. Make sure you are safe, but also you get everything you want. Oh, that's creepy. I don't like the, gosh, these are so many cars. I feel like I don't belong here. Like I would belong if I were in a car. But this street was not made for me. No. Not for me. Okay, so we have to go, I think, just a little bit more. Just a little bit more, guys. If you can stay with me. We are almost there. Kamikaze, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome back. Welcome on in. I really appreciate you being here. If you are in one of these cars and you happen to stumble upon this stream, put a 1 in chat. I always find it interesting when people are like, oh, I saw you. So fruit, it's different. I think Wisconsin is a mixture of both. I think the vast majority of people live in cities in Wisconsin, but there are there's more land covered by rural expanses. Does that make sense? Oh no, chef. There was a big truck guy and he was like looking at me like, why are you on the side of the road? Do you need help? That was his look, and that's when I was like, I don't think this is my corner. Oh, this is the longest frickin' light known to man. I thought we had long lights in New York. This is way longer. I swear, I pushed the button. I promised I pushed the button. Jesus, I still don't get to go yet? It is rush hour, but this intersection is busy sunrise to sunrise, I guess. Look it, can I please walk now? Look it, now they have to have these people go. Am I never gonna get to walk? So Mac, we're heading to a troll park. This is in Milwaukee. No. The button is not talking to me. It is not yelling. Oh, we can walk! Oh my god, I almost missed it. I was too busy answering you all. For shame, I almost missed the amount I could go because I was too busy talking to all of you. Can you imagine if I was stuck for another 5 minutes? Then none of you would have stayed. You would have been like, oh my god. Jesus. I'm impatient, I've learned. Hi, Chef, welcome on in. Oh, I've never heard that song. Okay, so we have just a little bit to go by this massive Walgreens. Holy hell. Oh, like, I feel like when I feel like now, anything looks massive to me. You know what, Wins? If someone paid me enough money, Allie and I would just walk in a square in one intersection in New York. I'd have to do it in New York though, otherwise it wouldn't be interesting enough. But I feel like you could just walk all through Times Square for 6 hours. And it would get old for the streamer, but I don't think it would necessarily get old for chat, you know? All right. Oops. Yeah, so we're almost to the park, guys. What is that? Oh, thanks. Oh, there's a Denny's. If you know Denny's. They have this thing called a Grand Slam. I don't even remember what's in it. I think it's pancakes, sausage, and eggs. It may also have bacon. Amazing, amazing. You guys, we're almost to the park. I think it's like another 10 minutes tops. I guess it was a lot longer walk and we should have started there. So sorry everybody. In the meantime, guys, this is a plant called milkweed. If you don't know what milkweed is, it grows by the sides of a lot of highways. You can come at the end of the summer. I think it's at the end of the summer, and you can get like little monarch caterpillars here. Hi Pittsburgh, welcome on in. Hi Mochi. Yeah, I know. I was waiting for the new Whole Foods. I was wondering how it was different. Sometimes they change it, sometimes they don't. But we're almost to the park, guys. Allie's getting anxious. She's like, why are you not at the park yet? I wanted to see the park. I feel like everyone is like, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Oh my, my. You lied and were lost forever, and you sat down and you cried. I feel like that is what everybody is saying. Sing it with me, chat. Can we sing it? Can you sing it with me in chat? Yes, Milwaukee is home to the Brewers, Bucks, Admirals, and Panthers. What are the Panthers? I know the Brewers and the Bucks and the Admirals, but I do not know what the Panthers are. Hi, Charlie. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Welcome on in. Why does it keep changing to me? I guess everybody wants to see me anyway, right? All eyes on me. That's what I see. Is that actually a song? I feel like it's part of a song, no? Maybe it's not, but I feel like it should be. Oh, UW Milwaukee. Oops. Thanks, Mom. No, we're not trolling you. 100% we're not trolling. We're gonna be there soon, I promise. It always takes longer to get there. Well, okay, so is the Green Bay Packers close to Milwaukee? Kind of. Like it's closer, the Milwaukee is closer to the Packers. to Green Bay than New York is to Milwaukee. So yes. However, it's not like that close. You still have to like drive a long way. Yeah, 2 hours if no traffic. But thank you so much, Allie. You can test it if you want. Look at this nice bridge full of traffic. Sir Pico, what's up? What is the oof for? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? I should have biked to the park. I just thought people would like to see me walk. I forgot this is not New York. Whoa, I can hear myself. What should we say? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Oh my my. I think we're lost forever. So we'll sit down and we'll cry. Oh my gosh. I mean, oh, Family Guy, there is no train in Wisconsin that would go there. That's the thing. Allie and I would love a bullet train. But we do not have a train that goes through Wisconsin. You'd have to take a bus, I think. I think you'd have to take a bus. I know, I love the echo. Whoa! Is that part of a tire? Oh, that's scary. That's not good. Yeah, it goes to Madison? Oh, I didn't know it went to Madison and Minneapolis. Brenda, Hartford, Wisconsin. Wait, is that where you are? Hi, Brenda. Welcome in from Hartford. You have great pizza there. There's a place called the Mine Shaft in Hartford. Mwah. It has like all these arcade games and pizza. And it has thrift stores. That's about it. That's as far as I know for Hartford. But if you ever end up there, somehow, if you're not from Wisconsin and you end up in Hartford, Mine Shaft, pizza, and arcades. That's what I got for you. No, this is not the wrong way. This is the right way, I promise. I actually know where I'm going. I think. Yes, Jane, I forgot, yes. Okay, we're gonna go. We are going to be brave and we're just gonna keep walking. Yes, we are actually almost there. Oh, thank God. We are about 3 blocks away. So if you are ready to see the new park, put a 1 in chat. Oh, thank you. Wow, that's a big truck. I don't even know what it does. Yes, home of the Badgers. Okay, we've almost made it. We have 1 block to go, and then we can turn. Jump around. I clearly need to walk more, because I'm out of breath from the little bit of running I just did. Okay, I'm gonna plug our camera in really quickly. I'm just a little bit worried about it. There we go. That's a poop truck for septic tanks. Man, not gonna lie, this week's been pretty shitty. Would make sense to see a poop truck. Just saying. Oh wait, are there no sidewalks again? Oh, there are sidewalks. They're just over here. Nope, there are no sidewalks. Hi Ninja, welcome on in. Hi family from Chicago. I would like to go to Chicago for stream one day. Not gonna lie. So we are about 2 long blocks from the park. So if you are ready, put a 1 in chat. Is Wisconsin at a higher elevation than New York City? I doubt it. Let's ask. Is Wisconsin at a higher elevation than New York City? Yes. Wisconsin generally is a higher average elevation than New York City. Well, that's Wisconsin though. What about Milwaukee? Is the lower part of Wisconsin a higher elevation than Manhattan? Question mark. We gotta be specific. Yes. The lowest elevation in Wisconsin is Lake Michigan. Look at this. Look at all this important geography. The lowest elevation in Wisconsin is Lake Michigan at 581 feet, while the highest point in Manhattan is Bennett Park at 265 feet. Wow, that's huge. Why did you ask? So it's not that you're out of shape, you're getting less air. Maybe. So what I'm hearing is that these last 2 weeks, instead of just sitting the way I've been sitting, I should have been working out so that by the time I went back to Milwaukee, I'd be like an Amazon. Is that what I'm hearing? And I don't mean like Amazon the company, I mean like, like buff. Wow, look at Chef working so hard to make me feel better about myself. Oh, Lord. Ugh. Wow, look at the green. Yeah, there is a thing called the Milwaukee Mile. And they do have IndyCar races. There's also a couple of big car shows. I feel like when I was like little, my dad took me to a big car show. I mean, I would like to be more in shape. I know Allie and I are planning on working on that. But it comes second to family, you know? Okay, we're almost to the park. I wonder if anyone will be in it because it was really, really packed on the weekend. But I just don't know if there will be any more. Why am I so out of breath? Wait, so Mexico City is higher up too? I don't think I've ever been to Mexico City, to be honest. I will also say it's really kind of cool to get to see people biking everywhere because they are literally biking everywhere. I know, yes, you can listen to the birds are really beautiful here. I think there's a lot of woods around here too, which helps. I will say the fresh air is nice, but it's also got a lot of pollen in it. So if you have allergies, you're going to have a harder time. Do you see that where it looks like it's a dead end? That is the park that we're going to take a look at. Yeah, Sir Pico, you are correct. So what Sir Pico is talking about is that there is a bird called the starling. The starling is you can see it all over New York. It's one of my favorite birds actually because it's like to look at because the wings are kind of iridescent and kind of green, like a greenish black. They also can mimic songbirds, but they kick out eggs from songbirds' nests and take them over. So they are an invasive species, very aggressive type of bird. But they will mimic anything, not just songbirds. So they actually mimic the sound of traffic. So if you're wondering why Sir Pico was talking about that, that is why. Yes, we're getting closer to the park, so we are getting some people coming in that are actual pedestrians. Look, they do exist. People in Wisconsin do exist. No, so Swig, that was in a different location. I think like it's not the same location, no. It would be kind of cool because then you would get to see like the difference between the two, but no. Okay, so this is a park called Firefly Grove. And oh my gosh, look at those are new. The no parking signs are new. There were so many people. And look at all the milkweed. So we'll be able to go milkweed hunting. It is a hot dog cart. Oh my gosh. We could get a soubrette hot dog and we could compare it to our New York style hot dog. So I don't have a dirt bike, but look, isn't this cool? So they can you can go with your mountain bikes and stuff and do tricks, which is super fun. No, exactly, miss. So they were brought to the US, the starlings, because there was one guy whose dream was to have every bird that was in William Shakespeare here, like in New York City. He stopped after yes, BMX, thank you. BMX is what I was thinking of. They're gonna have, I guess, music and entertainment here, so if you happen to be in Wisconsin, I would say check it out. The theme of the park is fireflies and exploration, but also trolls. So like if you see this, see how there's a broken light post? $4 is expensive for a hot dog. In NYC it's $3, but they probably have better buns, no? I know, right? Though to be fair, I love being outside. Isn't this cool? And they have full bathrooms here. We're gonna stop by the troll and then we'll keep walking. I don't know. We should test it, Allie. Yes, we have to see if it is sharp. Okay, we're gonna wait for the older people to go past though. I think that's what they were talking about, Allie, is how they were worried that it was sharp. Maybe there's another one. We're gonna see if it's sharp. I mean, it's not sharp, but it's also like not sharp. Does that make sense? Like it's not smooth. Wait, what? Really? Nathan's hot dogs on Coney Island are $7. Man. I mean, we could get one, but I feel like, If I'm in Wisconsin, I want a brat. I'm gonna be a brat person. Oh, that's kind of cool to think of Philadelphia as the same distance. Oh, look at all the little dots. Hi, Ed. Welcome on in, and also welcome back, everybody. So this is the troll. So throughout the park, they have different sort of aspects of the troll, and then they also have like these really beautiful little benches. we're gonna sit down for just a bit. I gotta sit for 1 minute. Because we've been doing a lot of walking. Put a 1 in chat to see how many, One minute, guys. The troll looks like your ex-girlfriend. Oh no! So this is actually the work of a specific artist. His name is Thomas Dambo, I think. Like D-A-M-B-O. He used to make like a lot of money doing like sort of like what you would consider like a normal job, but he decided that he was going to be a sustainable artist. So all of his work is made from recycled materials pretty much. I don't know 100% if the light posts are. Yeah, I feel like that's a really nice sledding hill. I don't know if they did it on purpose to make it a sledding hill, but I definitely feel like it is. Okay, do you want to guess how many? Oops. We're zoomed in. Look at my eyes. My eyes see all. I see you. All those people scrolling past the page that are not coming on in. I see you. You need to like, follow, subscribe, say hi. It's a nice thing to do. I promise it'll be worth your time. Oops. It does kind of look like a Neanderthal, doesn't it? Panic, scatter. You'll never get away. I know you think that if you scatter, I will not find you. You are wrong. I will find you. I promise. You just gotta stay. Sorry. See, Ninja, did you know? Oh my gosh, here, wait. I need to tell you something. So, a bunch of people that we knew started asking for pizza boxes anytime it snowed now, because we told them that was the best way, like, to do it. Now they charge for pizza boxes. A lot of the places are charging $1 for pizza boxes. And I don't know if it has to do with sledding. I think it doesn't. I think they just don't want to have to give you a box. They'd rather give you a plate and a bag because it's less expensive. However, $1 for a sled is not bad either. If you're wondering why are you talking about sledding and pizza boxes, so Allie and I, every year when it snows really big in New York City, we go and we sled down on pizza boxes. If you are a pizza company, sponsor me. I will be happy to review not only your pizza, but also your box as a sled. Just make it a good one. I will find you? No, I'll just know automatically. I won't even have to find you. I'll know where you are. Mariah, she's not slippery enough. Allie is not slippery enough. Would you guys like to go roller skating? Would you like to go roller skating? Maybe we can do that tomorrow. I will have to check in with Allie though to see. Okay, let's get walking, guys. Swinger like a sledge? No, thank you. Yeah, So New York pizza really, really is good. Oh, careful. Everyone is taking their pictures here. I kind of get why, but it's kind of ugly. Put a 1 in chat if you think it's ugly or pretty. I kind of feel like it's like a cool idea. It's just not my taste in art. Like, and I get it is, to be honest, I get it's a troll though. It's not like a fairy or something. I do like how it looks like it's taking the time to smell the flowers, i.e. the light posts. And I love how serene it is. But I guess I'm just not a troll person. It does, doesn't it? It definitely hits different in the summer. Also, they have this cool bench where it's solar powered, so it lights up. Ooh, that is very, very wet and squishy. Did not like that from the rain. I wonder what's further back here. Yeah, so like this is the kids area. I think they're gonna have music here, so like you can like go up here and like the music will be further down, which will be kind of cool. Oh yes, so Where the Wild Things Are, the illustrator, they also did this amazing book called Outside Over There. It's actually one of my favorite books. It's very creepy. There's a baby who gets kidnapped by, I think, by trolls or goblins, something like that. And they leave a changeling in its place, and her sister goes and gets a yellow raincoat, dons it, and then tries to rescue her sister from the trolls. Highly recommend. It's very creepy. I don't know why as a child I loved creepy books, but I did. Highly suggest it. Oh no! Mios, no politics here. I kind of agree though. Not gonna lie. Wisconsin is known for its cheese. It has almost as many cheeses as France. Also, if you see those fluffy things, those are called cattails. And if you come during the right season and you like kiss them, they'll kind of like explode like and cover you in like fuzz, like give you a Santa Claus beard. I haven't been all the way back in this park, so I think we're gonna kind of walk a little bit more into it. No, I have not seen any of the troll movies. Yes. So I tried to be dairy free for a while. It was a tragedy. It was really not for me. Allie also tried to be dairy free. Allie was literally dreaming of dancing milk cartons. Like a lot of our like go-to meals that have protein include dairy. It was a bad decision. Like I feel like when I moved into a new apartment when I was in New York, someone was like, oh my God, I never saw you as a Wisconsinite till this day. The person that was helping me move. And I went, why? What do you mean? And she goes, did you look at your fridge? And I said, what's wrong with my fridge? I didn't pick the fridge. She's like, no. Did you look inside with what you chose to move with? And I was like, not really. So I opened it up and she's like, you have beer, wine, and cheese. And I said, well, I got the beer because we're gonna have a party, and the wine because we're gonna have a party. She's like, I know, but that is so Wisconsin. That is so Wisconsin to have made sure everything else got thrown from your fridge, but you kept all the cheese. She was like, what was your first meal? I was like, grilled cheese. She's like, yes, Wisconsin. I now understand you. And I was like, thanks. Yeah, so she was like kind of like old style, like Mickey Mouse. She was thinking like of them as like dancing milk cartons. Milk. So in Wisconsin, here's another Wisconsin lesson. In Wisconsin, there you have a bunch of different ways of saying milk. It could be milk, milk, milk. It's like chocolate milk. I'm going to get some milk. Or do you like milk? Like I know they're kind of all the same. The biggest difference is between milk and milk. Like I want to drink some milk versus I'm gonna get some chocolate milk. Like I don't know like when you use one versus the other, but I use them interchangeably. Thank you for the gigantified emote presently. Thank you. I know I love cheese. If you could put your favorite cheese in a chat, that would be excellent. I wonder how far this park goes. Oh, good, Allie. Yeah, so Allie and I went to go find clothes for a funeral. It was surprisingly difficult. So we Amazoned a bunch of options. So, extra old cheddar, 12 years. Oh, it might be National Cheese Day today. If it is, I made a mistake. We should have done a cheese tasting. But we did not. We did not do a cheese tasting, unfortunately. Oh, wait, does this go all the way up? I don't want to go all the way up. Maybe I do. Wait, does this also, can we go around or does it just go here or does it also go around? Maybe it also goes this way. What's over here? Oh my gosh, wait, no, but there are some people that eat it with just the sauce, that don't put cheese on pizza. Maybe there is one such person in chat. I don't know if there is, but maybe there is. Maybe one of those fickle beings who doesn't like cheese but only likes the sauce is in chat. If you are one of those people, let me know. Today is National Cheese Day. Shoot! We should have gone to Woodman's and just looked at all their cheese and reviewed their cheese curds. There's a cheese curd called S&J, I think. It has an S&J on the package. I've decided it's my favorite cheese curd. There are other ones that are good, but that one is my favorite. Also, this looks like I shouldn't be back here. Am I not supposed to be back here? I mean, technically it wasn't roped off. We're going on an adventure, everybody. But it doesn't feel like I should be here, right? Right? It does feel like, so I went to a camp in the summer every year. It feels like I'm like on the road to camp. Cheese. Cheese. There are people that are lactose intolerant. That's true. Wait, that's the sewer plant? Oh, look at everybody. We're finding all this shit. There was a poo truck, and now we have, I guess, a sewer plant. Not gonna lie, this past year, there's been like a lot of amazing things. Like we streamed with DJ Clancy, and he drove us around on a pedicab. That was really fun. We got to meet a bunch of people at TikTok, and that was also really cool. We've had a bunch of opportunities. Not all of them have turned out the way that we thought that they would, but they've still been like really fun to work with, different brands and whatnot. But we've also had my cat who ate we found out he ate a piece of a bikini strap. $10,000 later, he's alive, thank God. His name is Cheese. So it is his day. It is National Cheese Day. We lost an aunt and now we lost an uncle. So it's just been kind of a shitty year. But I find it really ironic. We found lots of poo related things today, at least. Maybe because we were around the sewage facility and I didn't know it. Hi, TV. Welcome on in. I have not been to the Mars Castle. Thank you for the gigantified cheese emote. Thank you. Oh my gosh. So Joe, Allie, we have a great picture of Allie when she was a little kid. She's eating this like grilled cheese sandwich. Allie, as a kid, she would always get French fries with her grilled cheese, and she would use the French fries to dig out the cheese. Delicious. Never would get fries with cheese on it. It had to be a grilled cheese, but that is 100% how Allie used to eat her grilled cheeses. Yeah, so I always said that I would like save that amount for them. I didn't think that cheese was gonna use that amount all in one go. They do have payment plans, so like that's the good news, is that we like can make sure that we like pay off Cheesy's debt. But hopefully we'll be doing some streams to like kind of help out with that. Which is why if you can pop a lurk today, that would be great. Allie is a genius. We all knew that, everybody. I'm wondering why it is surprising that we think that Allie is a genius. Because she is. We all knew this to be true. Hi, Priya, welcome on in. Okay. If you're from Philadelphia, what I'm gonna say is maybe gonna hurt. I hate Philly cheesesteaks. I think it takes a special restaurant to make a good Philly cheesesteak. The rest kind of suck. It's like you took a ground up hamburger and you put cheese on it. Not a fan. Not a fan. It's better than, oh my god, I'm forgetting all my New York lingo. What is the even worse Chili's cheesesteak? Yeah. Chopped cheese, that's what it is. I hate chopped cheese too. Enjoy your work, Wayno. Thank you for coming on in. I appreciate it. If you could pop a lurk, that would be great. Are there ducks? Because if you see the ducks, let me know. I can hear them. I don't know if you can hear them, but I know I can hear them. There were ducks in the trees somewhere, so if you heard them, let me know. Loose? Do you mean just like a deli meat? See, I like ham and cheeses. I think those are great. I think those are great. Well, I was hoping we would see some ducklings. A while back, Allie and I were walking around and we saw geese, and you know us and geese. We kind of dislike geese. Geese are like mean. They're like uglier versions of swans. They're mean. But I saw these fluffy little baby geese. Oh, so cute. I was hoping we could see some ducks with some ducklings, but maybe it's too late in the season for ducklings. Maybe they come earlier in spring. I don't know. What do you think? Geese are not friendly, Melby. At least not the ones that I know. But maybe they're city geese. So they're getting annoyed, if that makes sense. Oh my god, you got attacked by one at SeaWorld? You didn't even get attacked by a sea lion? So it's not, Ellie, it's not that deep. But yeah, I do feel like Well, I was gonna say maybe it should be fenced off, but I guess in like Central Park they don't Did you know that if you were part of the clergy in medieval times, you were allowed to eat swan? Now you can't eat swan because all of the swans are owned by the crown, I think, in Britain. But originally, if you were part of the clergy, you would have geese, fowl, and swans designated for your holiday dinner because pork was considered to be like too close to humans. And therefore, like, if you were eating pork, it was going to make you like a virile, like rawr kind of man, and that was not good for the clergy. So the clergy were like designated to eat more like swans and like birds. But like other medieval folk, they would eat like ham, pork, pig a lot for their Christmas dinners and special holidays. I know, you didn't ask. You didn't ask me what a pigeon tastes like. You didn't ask me what a goose tastes like. I don't know either. But I do know you can't eat swans anymore. It's illegal. I don't know what crime it is, but it is illegal. Oh my gosh, Danny. So I have seen a goose fighting an eagle. Spoiler alert, the goose won. I kind of want to taste test it in a way. Or at least just be able to like know what it tastes like. But I don't really want the bird to die. You know? Goose is gamey and greasy. Well, not always. Oh no, I'm thinking of duck, aren't I? I'm thinking of duck, not goose. I'm assuming swan would also be gamey and greasy then too. It is illegal to hunt swans now, but in the medieval era, it was a common Christmas dish for clergy members. It's kind of like you used to have like meals that would have peacock in it. Just a different era. If it was expensive and you could eat it, people would eat it. You know? Oh my god. We all say duck is nice and then we immediately put the gritty goose emote for the duck. No. You know what? I will say sometimes it's the animal that just has the bigger heart. Not necessarily the animal that you think would like win. That will win. You know? Oh, so this is the bench. This bench has always got people on it. But look at Home Sweet Gnome. And then it has this little bee. And on the back, this apparently lights up. There's solar panels in it. It's like great for little kids, you know? Uh-oh. Well, so last time there were just like a lot of kids sitting on it because like it has almost like a bench here, but then they actually have like different seats like for your butt. They have indentation. Oops, why is it not showing it? Okay, sometimes it's hard to show you stuff, but they have like indentations for your butt. Isn't it cute? And I guess they're gonna have like a bunch of performances and stuff. I actually thought that you would like this a lot, Kat. It feels very you. If you do like this artist, they do have like whole villages made out of recycled materials, and then they also have them where they're like here they're kind of not within the land, like they are part of the landscape, but they're not in the landscape. He does a lot of sculptures that are just like in the forest. It is very Flintstone, isn't it? Oh my God, when I turn this around, I saw this in the corner of my eye and I was like, oh, there's a person there. And no. It's just a part of the bench. It's just a part of the bench, Lexi. It'll be fine. It'll be A-okay. Yes. Also, guys, if you didn't know, I know Anti-Scuff just popped up, but if you didn't know, we do have a sponsor this month, and that is Surfshark. Surfshark is a VPN, so it helps to make sure that your data is safe, that you can get the best seats possible. Yes, it is possible to change your VPN and then be able to get cheaper flights. We learned that before in the past. And you can also get shows that you might not otherwise get with a VPN. So please make sure you check it out. Let me put the link in chat in case you wanted to check it out. It is your kind of park, and I guess on Fridays they have live music, which I did not know, or we would be here on a Friday. But I don't know, it literally just opened. The neighbors are already having a massive fit about the park. Like massive, because people will, at any time of day that this park is open, there are tons and tons of cars. Like, it is almost impossible to find a parking spot. When you make a park, consider your parking space. Okay? All I gotta say. Should we keep walking? Maybe we should keep walking. Mello, welcome on in. How you be? They should make the park more accessible to the bike lanes. It is though, it is. So they have bike lanes all over. So they actually have bike lanes that kind of stretch everywhere. And then these are our bike lanes, and then over here, further over towards the back, there's like a whole bike portion. Thank you, Jane, for that super sticker. Thank you. All right, let's get going, everybody. Also, thank you for being here, welcoming us back. I know it's been quite a while since we've been streaming. I do not have any snacks with me. I was going to pack grapes. I thought about potentially going to get but I had thought about bringing grapes, and then I was gonna wash them, and instead of washing them, I accidentally put them back. So that's what happened. Ooh, I like this. This is fun. Oops. Oh, that's cute. Thanks, Ed. We do have, here's the thing. So not this weekend. This weekend we have some streams planned. We have a stream on Sunday. We should have a stream on Thursday, I believe, which is tomorrow. I have to check with Allie on that. We are going to have a really big stream next weekend. So on Saturday, we have a really big stream. I'm really excited for it. So please make sure that you are ready for that. It is a really super cool event through the High Line, so I would love for you to be there. It's going to be, I think, at 11-ish, 12-ish. I'm just confirming the time that we actually have our start time at, our call time, but I will put it on for you so that you know, okay? So definitely make sure you check it out. I'm gonna try to, yes, not this Saturday. This Saturday we are burying our uncle. So we will not be streaming this Saturday either. Please keep that in mind. Next Saturday, the 14th. The 14th, we will be back in New York City. We will be back in New York City before then, obviously, but that's a big stream coming up. We should also have a stream next Wednesday, and again, we will let you know kind of on the other ones. Yeah, I'm really in Wisconsin. Hi, welcome to Wisconsin. I am in Wisconsin right now. So, I've been in Wisconsin for over a week now. The Highline is dope. The Highline is absolutely amazing. We are going to be doing that as well. So please, please, please make sure that you check it out. Look at all these plants. Wait, we're going to look up when are caterpillars? Not today, Boston. When can you find monarch caterpillars on milkweed? Late spring through late summer. Oh my God, we can look for them. We can look for monarch caterpillars. We can look them, we can find them. Oh my God, we could find a caterpillar. Oh. No, Allie is 5'3". Oh, Allie's already in Wisconsin, yes. Hi, Carl. Welcome on in. Here, wait. We can go find milkweed. I didn't know, or we would have been looking for them to begin with. Combat. Hi, Combat. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Thank you. Subbing really helps with the channel. It helps to support us. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so caterpillars eat milkweed. But I saw some milkweed over here, so we're going to go past. We're going to keep...
Great, it's not your shoes. You with straight toes.
Oh my gosh. All the kids on their little bikes are so freaking cute. Maybe we can find a monarch butterfly. Because I think I saw milkweed over here. Maybe that was further by the highway though. Aw man, this is not milkweed. Aww. I was really excited. I wanted to find a monarch butterfly. Thank you for the follow, I can't say it, Nerbreza? Thank you. P.S. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Thank you. If you were at TwitchConU, thank you so much. Following is free. Also, thank you for subbing. I know we missed out on EU. I don't know why I keep saying that. I don't even know if which went to TwitchConU. Somehow I thought in my head they did. But if you did not, if you did go to TwitchConU, I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did not, you were like me. You missed out. But you got to live through other people. I really thought that there was milkweed. I guess it's just by the highway. So no butterflies. However, if you do plant milkweed, you might have the chance of having a monarch butterfly. Yes, Carl, we are identical twins. You are correct. What do we think? I think we're going to go back into the park a little bit. That way we can see the troll from a different angle. Yes, we are identical twins. Allie was, well, I was born first. Allie will contest that, but I am the older twin. That is true. Dino Mom, who looks very similar to us actually, just like older than us, obviously, because she's our mom. She was born before all of us. But welcome on in, everybody. I really appreciate you being here. If you liked seeing Mount Mary, which was the college that we started at, we went there in part so you could see kind of a different take on a park versus this kind of new age version of a park. If you preferred one over the other, obviously this has a lot more art, right? Whereas a college campus has like fountains and it's just like an older feel. Let me know, which did you prefer? Did you prefer kind of the newer park or the older park? It is definitely a change from the hustle and bustle. We will be back to that hustle and bustle soon though. No, I don't actually know what goldenrod is. See, for me, milkweed was always a big draw, again, because you could find monarch butterflies, which is why I am looking at the side of this to see if I see any milkweed, but I do not. I think most of the milkweed, honestly, is by the highway. We should have really, if I had realized that it could have been, that we could have found caterpillars, you and me, we would have been just looking for caterpillars, everybody. Hi Marlene, welcome on in. So this is the actual entrance for the park. I don't know why we went in the side entrance. I guess because Google told us to. But we'll go in the front entrance. That way you get a good feeling of what it would actually look like. Also, I don't know why this path is a different color than that. But should we make a wish? Last time we tried to make a wish, it didn't go very well. You ready? Make a wish, everyone. Make a wish. 1, 2, 3. Sorry. We tried. We tried. It did not work well. Should we try another one? Put your wishes into chat. Put your wishes into chat and we will try one more time. I think the whole thing is, the whole premise, right, is that you have to blow every single seed off of the dandelion. Okay, so you have time to think of a new wish. Oh, so we're already missing half, so maybe we can actually get this one. Put your wishes into chat, everyone. Let's see if I can do this one. Nope. It's actually much harder than you would think. So this is the start of the park. So you can kind of see the bent. Bent telephone pole? Not telephone pole. What is it called? Light post. But it is really beautiful, isn't it? All right, everybody. Okay, let me just check on one thing. Okay, guys, we are heading on out. My ride has arrived. My mom has arrived, so we are done with stream. I know it was a shorter stream today, but thank you everybody for coming on in, for exploring a little bit of Wisconsin with me. The next time we stream, we're probably going to be doing an activity, exploring a little bit more. So it should be like this was a little bit of a calmer stream. There'll probably be a little bit more chaos with Allie. So with that in mind, please make sure you follow. Following is free, and we will see you hopefully tomorrow. If not tomorrow, definitely on Sunday. So thank you everybody for coming. hit the raid chat, and please come back some more, some more, some more, some more. Hit the raid chat, and please come back some more. What you say? Bye, everybody. Yes, possibly roller skating, everyone. We had to check the time, but possibly we will be roller skating. So definitely please let us know if you'll be there, and check out Discord. Bye, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Check our socials. We should be posting on socials again soon. Bye. Bye-bye. And thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Miracle. Bye.